Alright, hey guys, Fiddle Ferret here, and today we're going to be taking a look at Real Account, a manga volume that just came out very recently. So, Real Account is interesting. I'm very interested to see where it goes. Real Account takes place in Japan, or in a world where basically all the biggest social media sites have converged into one and created this one massive social media site called Real Account. And so you start with our protagonist, Otaru, and he's that kind of guy that doesn't have really any real life friends. He's poor, only him and his sister are left, his parents are dead. And he has a bunch of followers. He's a bit maybe fake online, not totally genuine, but those people online really make him feel like he belongs sometimes. All of a sudden, boom, lo and behold, he gets sucked into his phone along with like 10,000 other people from Real Account. And you have got this crazy mix of Sword Art Online and like the Hunger Games, which is what really started to, like, at first I thought several parts of this story are like generic and have been used recently, but when you combine them all together, it's created something unique and different. But we'll definitely have to see where it goes. But anyway, you have the mascot Marble is there and is addressing the masses and has basically told them, you're all, for all intents and purposes, in a battle to either, not a battle to the death necessarily, but to finish the game. Sort of like Sword Art Online. You'll see a lot of similarities here. And so what is also extremely unique mechanic about this game or this world is that if you die in the game, you die in real life. People die if they are killed. So if you die in the game, you die in real life. But the catch is, the catch-22 is that if you die, all of your followers die as well. So that is high stakes. So you can definitely tell Marble's plan is against like human character and design. Because the first, trial is basically because this is all being broadcast worldwide, so everyone who's still in the real world is having to watch this horrible game show, basically. And all the characters inside the game, so it becomes this, you have 10 minutes to unfollow anybody, and you will be saved. But if you unfollow them, and they hit 0 followers, then they die. And so, it's this interesting, like, who are your real friends, who is your family, who is superficial. All these people you thought were, really important to you, all just unfollow you and are, selfish in a way, I guess you could say. So it's all about like the human condition is what it really goes for. And as well as into the second game, it's all about this, it's this game about, you have a panel of 4 judges, and they have to decide if you're ugly, average, or handsome, or whatever, and you have to pick one for yourself, and then as long as it corresponds, blah blah blah. So it becomes this mind trick, screw job that really starts to mess with characters, and it's interesting. I liked Real Account quite a lot, but you really get the similarities to a thing like Hunger Games, or where you have like these crazy people pulling all the strings, and then there's just like death everywhere. I think one of the problems Real Account probably had was pacing. A lot happens in the first volume, and I know the characters are kind of forced into it, and they don't really get time to even do much. But the pacing in Real Account I thought was rather fast, and some of like the character stuff that happens, like they are covered in blood and people are dying all around them, and most people are just like brushing right through this and like going right along. I mean, I don't know if it would necessarily work that well in real life. I mean, like guts of blood, people exploding. I think in real life you'd have a bit more issue with that, because the people are like, oh, whatever, we'll just keep going. And so Real Account has a slight pacing problem. But Real Account was interesting. If you liked something like SAO, wait, is it SAO? No. Yeah, I don't know. Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online, like Battle Royale, Hunger Games kind of thing, all rolled up into one. And what the author's really done well is with the social media mechanic, because it's an interesting look at human condition, and the social media mechanic that they use is also really interesting. And that's the bread and butter of this series, is that the games that they play coinciding with social media tells a really interesting story, and I actually liked it quite a lot. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get the next volume for sure, and check this out a little bit further. And I'd like to, I'm legitimately interested to see how the games turn out and where the series goes. But anyway, guys, I've been Fatal Ferret, and I'll see you back on the prowl next time. Bye bye.